Alright everybody, hi, Nightmare Baller 1. I know I told you that I'll make more videos and I'm trying to keep my promise. I was going to review End of an Age today, but I figured I'd do that another time. This is my review of DDT4 2009. I mean, because as y'all heard yesterday, True Slayer talked about it. And thank you for the kind words, Josh. And a lot of other people around the internet have been saying this is an amazing show. And I'll tell you, this is an amazing show. But let me get started. Alright, the night started with Excalibur and Paul London in the ring. Paul London injured himself, so he said that he wouldn't be able to wrestle. Then it was a little funny segment when he told the crowd that it's Bryan Danielson's birthday, and that was funny. And he gave Danielson like what did he give him? What did he give him? I think he gave him the Four Horsemen DVD, Shawn Michaels action figure, I think. Yeah, Shawn Michaels action figure, I think it was, and a new robe. and then Chris Hero took himself out of the tournament, and as one of Bryan Danielson's gifts, he gave Roderick Strong, his partner in the tournament. He gave Roderick Strong to Bryan Danielson. And then Hero made an open challenge, to anybody throughout the night. Alright, so then Excalibur says that Zokri, what did he say? I think Zokri couldn't wrestle. Yeah, Zokri. He couldn't wrestle, so he took Los Luchas out of the tournament. And it actually turned out pretty well because we got to see Human Tornado and Scorpio Sky get back together one more time. So I thought that was really cool. And then Joey Ryan and Scott Lost hit the ring, and they attack Bryan Danielson and Roderick Strong. We get our first match of the night, which is Joey Ryan and Roderick Strong, or the first tournament match of the night, which is also the opener. Roderick Strong and Bryan Danielson versus Joey Ryan and Scott Lost. This was crazy. Yo, this was 10 minutes of non-stop action. Yeah, it was spotty. Wasn't much storytelling going on. It was just spots. All day, just spots. But I give this match 3.25 stars. This was a lot of fun. Like, Scott Lost is one of my favorites, like, hands down. Like, dude is great. You know what I mean? Like, he's just awesome. Alright, then, so underrated. Like, sorely underrated. Like, he's one of the best, period, on the indies. Then after that, we got Kenny Omega and Chuck Taylor versus Human Tornado and Scorpio Sky. This was really good. Like, it was also funny. You're gonna have comedy when you have Kenny Omega, Human Tornado in the same match against each other. And that's what we got, comedy. We got a sick pimp slap in this. If y'all see it, y'all know what I'm talking about. It was hilarious. It was just a really good match. And, good wrestling in addition to that comedy. Like, it wasn't just, jokes and stuff. And then we had, two teams that worked really well together. You know what I mean? Like, we had, after that, we had two teams that worked really well together. Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, versus the Cutler brothers. Like, I haven't seen their matches in other California promotions, but, like, when I saw them first wrestle in PWG, I think that was, when was that? I can't remember. But, I just noticed that they had, like, such great chemistry. Oh, yeah, if I didn't rate the other match, 3.5 stars. Yeah, but they had, like, such great chemistry. This isn't the best review, y'all. I'm sorry. What was I gonna say? Like, the Cutler brothers are really good, too. Like, I think in a couple of years, they could be what the Young Bucks are, honestly. Like, they're really good. Like, really good. But, no, this match was, like, really short. Another spot fest, I'm not gonna lie. But this was a lot of fun. Not as fun as the opener, but pretty fun. I give it 3 stars. Enjoyed it a whole lot. I'll say that. Especially that end of stretch. That end of stretch was awesome. Just put it like that. Alright, then we had the Young Bucks' younger brother, Malachi Jackson, versus Phoenix Star. Since Zokri couldn't wrestle, Phoenix Star wrestled Malachi. Their brother's really sloppy. He looks like he has potential, like, but he's really sloppy. And this wasn't a bad match, but Malachi definitely needs some polish, but I think he'll be good. 2 stars. This was it was alright. It was really short, but you know, I don't think anybody wanted to see this go for too long. Then we had a great match, and PWG crowds sometimes, like, when they wake up, they really wake up, because they really woke up for this match. Kenny Omega and Chuck Taylor versus the Young Bucks. Like, I loved this probably more than most people did. Like, this was so good, like so good. Like, the crowd at the end. Like, I think the crowd, honestly, like, they really made this match. Like, the Young Bucks won, and like they're like hardcore like faces in this company. Like, but you know, it was just amazing. Like, oh, it was amazing. Like, then Chuck Taylor hit, like, towards the end, Chuck Taylor hit like a top rope soul food, and like Kenny Omega just like he popped on the screen and hit Matt with a Hadouken. You know, it was amazing. It was amazing. I give it 4 stars. Like, honestly, I thought it was that good. Really good match. Alright, then after that we had Bryan Danielson and Roderick Strong versus the Motor City Machine Guns. See, I thought this would be better than this, but you know, it wasn't bad at all. I mean, it was a really good match, but I thought this would be a lot better. I think it's just because the crowd was burnt out from the last one. Honestly, like they went nuts. Like, they really went nuts for that last match, and I think they was just like really burned out. And you know, this I think this went a little too long too. Like, this was like, I think it was like 25 minutes, and I don't think it should have been that long. Like, it could have easily been like, you know, 20, you know, 17, 18 minutes, and it would have been a better match in my opinion. But no, I enjoyed it. You know, I give it 3, and I guess 3.5. No, I gave it 3 3/4. You know, it was really good. It just, you know, it was just something off about it. Like, I couldn't tell you. Just something about it was like really off. Then we had Chris Hero versus Joey Ryan, and this match went way too long. Like, you know, as I told you before, Chris Hero laid out an open challenge and Joey Ryan took it. But this was you know, this was just too long. Like, it was long and it just dragged, man. I give it like 2 1/4 stars, maybe 2.5, and that's being generous. I say 2.5, but that's, you know, that match was too long. But then you know, Joey Ryan had to keep his heel heat, so he hit Chris Hero with the belt at the end. But then we get the finals, you know, and all these are spoilers. I'm sorry, people. Like, you know, I'm reviewing this tournament. It's a tournament. If you watch this review, you will get spoilers, okay? We get the finals of the tournament. Nick and Matt Jackson versus Roderick Strong and Bryan Danielson. Great match. Great match. 4 1/4 stars. This was awesome. Just the awesome end to an awesome tournament. I really enjoyed this. This is the best match of the tournament to me. But yeah, this was great. Like, really, I cannot stress enough how great this is. But yeah, y'all, I would definitely recommend getting this show. I would definitely recommend this show to anyone, like to any PWG, and not even PWG fan, to any wrestling fan. Honestly, I give this a 9.25. One of the best shows all year. It was just solid. Like, you know, like, I give it, like, you know, I give it such, it was only 8 matches. It was 8 matches on the card, but like, you know, and the star ratings, you know, you wouldn't like, you look at the star ratings and you like, you know, how would he get that 9.25? But it was just a really enjoyable show. Like, despite, you know, a couple matches not being good, everything else was at least in the 3-star range. You know what I mean? Like, and then we had 2 great matches on it, and some other matches that you could argue were great. You know, so I would definitely recommend this show, and I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.